Are there surviving maps that depict location of creations of lore? For example, gnomes, fae, etc.?
Okay, read the first part.
Okay.
Maps that show where they are.
Yes, locations.
They live everywhere. Okay. They're everywhere.
Okay.
That is also okay. So they keep talking about fourth dimension, or now they're bringing in the word density. It's an in-between, right? It's an in-between world. So we live in the third dimension. Healing happens in the fourth dimension, and I think in the fourth density, maybe woodland creatures live, or something like that, right? And it's all part of the veil. And that's why there have been sightings of, and they all look different, right? Depending on where they exist on the earth, that different races. You know, some fairies look different than other fairies. Like fairies in Missouri would look different from fairies in South Africa. You know, because they're different races.
Wow, I've never really thought about it like that.
Yeah. And they're bringing up paranormal on camera, right? They're saying, like, don't believe everything you see on that because some of it is AI. But they're saying there are some forest creatures who have been caught on that show many times.
That's amazing.
And that was on purpose. The veil was lifted on purpose. They were out of their protective place on purpose to reveal themselves. Like, it was that guy's duty that day to be like, I gotta go show myself to a human today. I'm so nervous. Do I look good? You know, things like that. They have it planned. Like, okay, escape the dimensional veil and go show yourself today.
Okay, so can I ask a follow-up question to that?
Of course.
So you know how movies portray fairies to be just a beautiful little beings, and I'm sure that they are. But do they look different than what we think they look like?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Some of them are humanoid. But some of them may look like very large insects to you. Also, some of them may look like balls of light.
Okay.
Different beings look different. Fairies fly.
Mm-hmm.
Fairies fly. Then there are gnomes. And they're only saying, like, the only thing we can compare them to in human language would be like an ogre, which is just a very slow moving, sort of hunched over storybook character, right? It's all the storybooks that we've been shown as children holds all the lore, you know, like those really old versions of storybooks that are kind of scary and creepy, right? They hold a lot of the lore, and there's a lot of secrets revealed in those old versions of the fairy tales.
Okay.
Not all fairies and fairy tales and woodland creatures are nice and good.
I mean, like they've said many times,
angry and annoyed and grumpy.
It looks like you're naming this Seven Dwarfs.